Welcome to the Law Unscripted. This is video review 3 for property. We are doing today on to easements. We're looking at the beach property, right?
I want to walk across your property to get to
the beach,
my mailbox or the beach, or the one that every single question is like, the farmer cannot reach the highway except for driving across. Every question. That's always going to be, again, Chelsey is gaming the system. If it says that,
but that's
it is
smart.
an easement every single time. I'm like, if it says the only way for them to reach this, and they've been doing it for many eons at this point, right? Like that's what every question is, how they all start. They're all about easements.
Exactly. That's exactly what this is.
There's like a permissive, I don't know the different types, but like one is like they just did it, and one is like formal that we put it in writing.
There's the affirmative. Right.
There we go.
The affirmative is I give you the easement. Okay. I am saying you can use my beach house property to walk through to get to the beach. I am affirmatively giving you something that I know about. The other affirmative easement is I reserve it. I'm going to sell you my property, but I still want that walkway to the beach. I am reserving my easement in the property that originally you had, but now I'm going to take it. So there's the prescriptive easements, which is the adverse possession is
you just do it and then hope for the best.
You've been using my property to get to the beach for 10 years. I've never objected. You have an easement in my property.
I can't randomly be like, actually, don't walk here anymore. Right.
Right. I can't stop you now. I've let you do this for so long. I can't stop you now. And my successor in interest can't stop you either.
Yes.
Because it runs with the land. The easement runs with the land. Yes. So this is you were talking about the implied easements is if it's reasonably necessary to have for the dominant easement. The dominant estate is the one who needs and is using the easement. Then it's an implied easement, usually an easement by necessity. Now, this term, again, we're talking terms. The easement by necessity is a specific term that, yes, you need it. Like it's, you have to use it to get to your own property. But the easement by necessity is specific where it was one plot that was then divided that created the need for an easement.
Yes.
So, yes, I have parcel A. It now is
A, B,
C,
D.
A, B. Yeah, it's now A through D.
Right. And we didn't make them nice squares. We just wanted to draw squigglies through them. And unfortunately,
put one at the back of the property with no access.
One piece of the property is actually just a circle in the middle of all the other properties.
You have to get there by plane.
Yes. I think that was actually like an example that we learned to like learn this concept was like, okay, great. You have this big square plot of land, but somebody wants the circle in the middle. Like, are you saying that they have to have a helicopter? Because it's, it's possible they could get to the land without crossing someone else's, but like, that's absurd.
Unless they're Superman. So there is an easement that is created.
Yes.
If you divide the land this way, then you have granted people the easement who come and take that property, unless you rejoin them. If you rejoin them, then the easement disappears because you don't need it anymore. But that's specifically the easement by necessity. The easement by estoppel is the good faith, reasonable reliance on the easement. And you're trying to prevent unjust enrichment. There's your term that you were looking for earlier too.
Yes, it was. That was actually it. That was
unjust enrichment. There we go.